DIY. August 29, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. Most Americans are famous for do-it-yourself projects, and within her sphere, Grandma is no exception. I recently got out the monster drill, the saber saw, and assorted other materials and made myself a private property, no trespassing signboard. Why not? You have to give notice or no due process is served. And so, like millions of other Americans, I make the trek to the hardware store. It should not be exactly a surprise or a foreign concept that we have to do it yourself when it comes to government, too. If you don't do your own plumbing, what happens? You wind up paying a plumber. If you don't do your own carpentry, guess what? And if you don't do your own governing, well, what do you expect? There is also an old saying, if you want it done right, do it yourself. That certainly applies to cherry pie and barbecue. And potato salad. Turns out it applies to government, too. For many decades Americans have dawdled along blindly trusting their professional politicians, and getting skinned for it. Now they are waking up and realizing that these guys are nothing but employees, foreign corporations in the business of providing government services. Hired help. Purportedly hired to represent us, the same way a plumber represents me when the sink is clogged. So where is the actual government? And who is running this nuthouse? You are, like it or not. So your choices are, hire some unknown, unaccountable, film flam artist to govern you and your world, for you, or do it yourself. Accept the job. Declare your proper political status and join your state assembly. Gather up the toolkit and make tracks. Right now, you've got state assemblies, district assemblies, borough assemblies, municipal assemblies, all run by your hired help, more than willing to pick your pockets and dictate to you and charge whatever they want for this service. The only assembly that has been absent is yours. Until now. The actual state assemblies, including your assembly, have been called into session to address issues of grave concern. Renegade corporations have been caught trying to turn you and your kids into GMO products, and then treat you as their patented property. More criminal corporations are trying to claim that DNA you donated to hospitals, genetic testing labs, and even public trash bins as their property. You gave it to them, or abandoned it, right? It's time to smack these corporations down so hard they never get up again, and only you, acting in your own behalf, can do it. So do it. Go to www.theamericanstatesassembly.net and get started. This is, and always was, a do-it-yourself government.